This is the LazyPad 1.0. I posted a video about how I designed and assembled this macro keyboard from scratch. And now, let's talk about exactly what it does. So you know how you use things like Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V to perform shortcuts like copy and paste on your system? This keyboard is a shortcut to those shortcuts. Let me show you how it works. First thing you have to take note is that these keys are labeled as A, B, C, D, E, F, right? And on the screen, you can see what each of those keys does, except for these two keys here. And that's because these two keys are used to switch layers. I'm going to explain what layers are shortly. Basically, this key here, as you can see, is mapped to copy. So when I press this, I can copy a text. Key B is mapped to paste. Key D is mapped to cut. And key E is mapped to select all. By pressing this, I change to layer 2. Now, these keys are mapped to an entirely different shortcut. So now this key A is mapped to Command L. Key B is mapped to Command K, and we have undo and redo. Now you can also switch layer by holding down this knob and rotating, and you can switch back to layer 1, hold down, rotate, and you can switch back to layer 2, or you can use this to switch layers. So on my screen here, let's say I want to copy the text on this right hand side of the screen. All I need to do is to press layer 1, and in layer 1 I have select all. So by pressing this, I can select all the text in the screen. And by pressing D, I can cut that text. And now I can move to the next file here. I can paste that text by pressing B. On layer 2 is the Command L and Command K. Now these commands are actually used while I'm programming. So the first one, right, let's say I have my code selected. So go back to layer 1. I'm going to select my code by pressing E. And I can go back to layer 2, and then I can press A. This would open up the AI chat. So now I can actually ask the AI anything about my code, like what does this do? And the AI gets to answer me, right? The other key in layer 2, which is Command K, which is key B, what that does actually is to basically open an inline editor so that I can optimize my code in real time. So once I press this key, I have this text box here where I can say something like optimize my code and use different approach. And if I like this, I can accept it, or I can use the key here to undo or redo. If you're interested in more DIY projects like this, follow and ensure you like this video.